Hello, I'm Rhonda Buttery from Esoteric Technologies, and today I'm going to show you some dynamic methods on the AstroGold iOS, which of course will run on your iPad or your iPhone. Today I'm working on the iPad and I'm working in landscape mode, which means my selected charts list is visible on the left hand side. We're going to do planet ingresses today, which is looking at when planets will move into different signs, and we'll also add stationary points as well. So to start with, I'm going to tap on the settings cog in your menu bar. Now you can't see where I'm tapping, but that's the settings cog up on the top right. Next, I'm going to look down the list and tap on dynamic reports, which is about halfway down the list. The next step I'm going to take is to tap Edit at the top right of the pop-up bar. And now, at the bottom of the list, I'm going to tap Create New Dynamic Job. And there's my new dynamic job at the bottom, and it's just called Transits of Outer Planets, ready for me to go and edit it. So the next step is to tap the Edit button at the top of the window, and you'll see it opens up all the options for editing. The one I want to edit is the one at the bottom called Transits of Outer Planets. So I'm going to tap on the eye beside it and open up my options. Now the first thing I'm going to do is change the name so it reflects what I'm actually doing. So let's try, I think I tapped too hard there. Let's go back and do it again. Edit. That one. And I'll tap with my finger this time instead of the pencil. Okay, and we're going to call this Planet Ingress and Stations. I'll just check I haven't got any mistakes there. Planet Ingress and Stations. Now I never mind with the time span, because anytime we use one of these dynamic settings, we get the option to tell it when we want to start and how long we want to run for. The default on any of these dynamic methods, most of them anyway, is to start at the beginning of the previous month and run for 14 months. So you've got a 1 month lead in that from when you want to look to the end of the year, and then the end of the 12 months, full year, and then a month after that. Okay, for our particular set, the next thing we're going to look at is its transits, so we're not going to worry about that, and don't worry about the radix, that will take care of itself. First thing we're going to do is tap on From Points, and at the moment there's 7 selected points because we copied the transits of outer planets. So I'm going to tap on the 7 selected points, and I'm going to add all the points that I want to see for ingress. I'm going to scroll down and make sure that there's nothing I don't want further down the list. That looks okay. So now I'll tap the back arrow at the top of the pop-up, which will take me back to the job details. The next thing I'm going to change are the the aspects. So I'm going to tap on the aspects. I don't want all of those aspects. I just want planetary ingresses. So I'm going to leave the conjunction, take off all of the others, make sure there's nothing else I don't want at the bottom, and then hit the back button. So now I've got planet ingress and stations, I've got my time frame, I've got my method, which is transit, I've got from 12 selected points, I've got 1 aspect, and I've got 2 13 points, which I don't want. So I'm going to go into the points and take out all the planets transiting to. This time we just want transits to the sign cusp. Okay, so that's fine. Now at the bottom of the page I've got some other options. I'm going to tap Planetary Stations and Sign Ingress Events. Now I'm done. I'll click Save, which is at the top of the little pop-up window, And it brings us back to our choices. And I'm going to come out of my settings by tapping the back button. Tap back on your main screen and we're ready to go. Tap on the report button, and I'll just do that with the mouse, with the pointer, so you might be able to see it highlighted. The report button in your menu bar, and now we want to make sure what we're working on. You'll see the top line here is transits of outer planets, which is not what I want. So I'm going to tap on that and select my planet ingresses and stations. So you'll see the report is now telling me planet ingress and stations. It's starting September 1st. If I want to change that, just tap the button and alter the details. And if I want to change the duration, again, I tap how long and tell it how long I want it for. Now I'm ready. I've got planet ingress and stations starting last month for 14 months. And now I tap to generate the report, and there's my report. And you can see where the planets are moving into signs, and you'll also see when one is stationary or stationary retrograde. At the top left of the heading bar, we can change the sort order. At the moment I'm sorting by date, but I can sort by point 1 if I want to see all the moon transits. Then I want to see all the, we're getting there, Mercury ingresses, then the Mars ingresses, and Jupiter, etc. Probably the easiest way to look at it is by date, unless you especially want to follow the tracking of one particular planet. So there's my report by date. And that's it. So that's it for today. Thank you for being with us, and I do encourage you to check your I button. Let me come out of reports. In your menu bar, you'll see an I in a black circle. That will take you to your Quick Start guide, and it will also take you to tech support or the Facebook group and the online help.